Bienvenidos, guys. Welcome to another video by your boy. Today is going to be a special video. I know this one is a bit late considering that it took me a while to also review a lot of the animes that I did watch for this season. Today, we're going to be giving my personal top 5 uh, best anime of the winter season 2026. Based on, again, what I watched and what I thought was the best. Now, I want to preface that again that this is all subjective and biased toward me. If you guys don't agree, that's completely fine. In fact, give me your top 5 that you thought were the best for the winter season of 2026 down below in the comments. I'll read them, and I want to see what your guys' input is on them. And also, if one of your animes in your top 5 for the winter season of 2026 also happens to be on mine, hit the like button down below. That'll be greatly appreciated and will show me that I do know what you guys like and have some sense on what you guys watch too, as well as subscribe. We're currently at 87 subscribers. We're trying to hit 100. We're 13 away. To those that did subscribe, thank you so much. It means a lot. I know I keep saying that a lot in these videos, but it really does. And thank you. So, enough of my rambling. Let's jump right in. So to start off this list at number 5, I have an anime that is an anime with the genre that only appears once in my list, and that is a rom com. This is the only rom com on my list. That being, You and I Are Polar Opposites. Now, I know this might not be very popular in among a lot of people, but I freaking love rom-coms. I watch a lot of them every season. I'm pretty much addicted to them as I am addicted to really mid isekais. So yeah, so this anime basically surrounds the story about a girl named Miyu, right? Miyu is this pink-haired popular girl who is really good at connecting with others, who asks out this one guy who she has a crush in her class. A very soft spoken, kind of quiet, serious type of guy in the name of Tani Yusuke. He has black hair and black glasses. He looks like your prototypical uh, nerd, but he's not really a nerd. He's just very serious and studious. And we get to see them honestly grow together throughout the whole season. Like, there's obviously going to be more seasons, and I'm really excited about that. But this season did a really good job at showing their relationship, going from like two people that honestly started talking for the first time, to slowly but surely getting closer and closer to holding hands. Oh God, not the holding hands, the forbidden holding hands, and the first kiss and stuff. But another thing that I do love about this anime is that it, like a bunch of other rom coms, it has other relationships that it's trying to set up too within this main relationship. They're like background relationships that exist because of their connection to the main characters of Miyu and Yusuke. One of the ones that I really like and I think is kind of wholesome is between Kentaro Yamada, one of Miyu's friends, and eventually really good friend of Tani Yusuke, who ends up falling for a girl named Nishi Natsumi, all because he thinks her laugh is cute. And now, here's the thing about Nishi: she thinks her laugh is kind of weird, and because she was bullied about it back when they were younger. But turns out there is someone out there that thinks it's cute, and that's her boy Yamada Kentaro. So we get to watch those two also grow closer together. Granted, it wasn't right away; it did take some time. Another one that I'm really excited about that I think has a lot of potential too is the ship between Shino Azuma, right? Like this very gyaru girl, and Taira Shuji, this very like antisocial guy, but he's not like he's cool but not cool. Like he overthinks things. He's the type of guy. Shuji is the type of guy, or Taira is the type of guy that likes to overthink things a lot, and he reads too much into people's intentions. So seeing him get close to someone like Shino was a surprise. Because not only is he slowly breaking Shino out of her shell, because Shino was the type of girl that would date a bunch of guys, and those guys would break up with her to date to date her friends, and she'd become like the back end. She was pretty much mistreated by her boyfriends, and she's been in a lot of toxic relationships and friendships from the very beginning. So her being a part of the friend group of Miyu and Suzuki sort of started Miyu Suzuki's friend group started to open her eyes to what real friendship is and what real camaraderie is. And I think Taira is slowly breaking the gap even more and showing her what it actually means to like someone and have that someone like you. Now, this one is the slowest out of all like the relationship brewing. The relationship between Taira and Azuma, or Taira Zuma as a lot of people on the internet have been calling them, is pretty slow, but honestly really wholesome, and I look forward to season 2 and seeing how they progress. I'm excited about it. This show is really freaking awesome. I believe I gave it an 8 out of 10 in my review. You guys can go watch the short. It's a short on my channel. So yeah, this is a really good rom-com, and I think you guys should give it a watch. It's not bad. It's really wholesome. So yeah. So at number 4, this one should not come to as a surprise to many, but it was one of my favorite animes, shonen animes that came out this season. And it's not really a new season or a new shonen, it's a continuation of a prior season. And that is Fire Force Season 3 Part 2. This one did a fantastic job at picking up where we left off from Fire Force Season 3 Part 1. We get to continue off at the beginning with where our boy Shinra was basically replaced by a doppelganger that was evil and mean and kind of horrible, getting tattoos on Shinra that he would never get and stuff like that. So Season 3 Part 2 picks up from there, right? Uh this new season, the animation is fantastic. It's still high quality. It doesn't suffer. They do use, and I do want to preface this, they do use some CGI. It's not that bad. It doesn't destroy the animation at all or make it look ugly. I think it makes it bit better or helps it a little bit, because some of the movements that Shinra does would be really hard to animate without the use or help of a computer. So I understand. We also get to see our boy Arthur cut the fucking planet in half in this season. Spoilers. I meant to say this at the beginning. I'll probably put like a little tag at the beginning of this section saying spoilers, but there will be spoilers. Freaking our boy Arthur cutting the planet in half was ridiculous and fantastic scene. It looked amazing, and not only that, we get to at the end of the season we get to see well, I already knew this because I read the manga, but we get to see that the author of Fire Force, who also happens to be the author of Soul Eater, connected the two series, essentially making Fire Force, which came after Soul Eater, the prequel to Soul Eater by having Shinra create the Soul Eater world when he became Shinra Bancho Man. Honestly, this season was fantastic. Great anime, great animation, great story. If you love Soul Eater, you'll love Fire Force, and if you love Fire Force, you'll love Soul Eater. There was at the end of the season there was a confirmation for a new series called Soul World, which I'm really excited about. Which hopefully we also get like a readaptation of Soul Eater, because I feel like it needs it. But yeah, this is an amazing shonen and is well worth being at number 4 with a rating of 8.25 or 8.5 in my review. But yep, it was just freaking awesome, man. This anime was fantastic. So moving now on to number three, we have um a series that I think I only well a franchise that I think I've only seen 3 seasons of, and that is Fate Strange Fake. I fucking love this series, this season, dude. I was immersed, bro. It was amazing, man. God, the Fate franchise always delivers, especially when it comes to the fights, the dialogue, and the really clever way of using history to tell really unique stories. Fate does pretty well, especially this new one, right? Where we basically follow a girl named Ayaka, right? Uh, who came from Japan and is visiting the United States for a reason we weren't told, just that she was running away. Uh, and we noticed that she has a servant mark or a master mark on her hand, right? Those that are familiar with the Fate series know what that mark is. So I was off the bat. I was really curious on who she was gonna summon, right? Lo and behold, uh, she was the last master that needed to appear for like the game, the fucking the fight for the you know the chalice to start. Was her, and she summoned a saber, and not any saber, because it's not the typical saber that we know of. It's not Artoria or Arthur. You know, the blonde woman that our boy Shiro summoned in, like, I believe Fate Strange Night or something like that. One of the seasons that I did watch. Like I said, this season, this anime is connected to that one for some reason, because they reference Fate Strange Night and especially the talking, the conversation between is Iskander, Saber, and Gilgamesh, about kings. They mentioned that conversation in this anime, which was amazing. The animation is also good. But yeah, turns out she summoned Saber. This Saber is named Reinhardt, and Reinhardt is one of my favorite things about this series. This dude is a goddamn badass. Whenever he uses his his weapon, um he it sounds like a lion is roaring, which, if those that don't know, Lionheart, the banner or the family emblem of the Lionheart family is, well, a lion, which is really freaking cool. And it basically follows a bunch of these characters. Ayaka, Saber were like the main ones we were following, but it has a bunch of other supporting characters, and we were following what they wanted the fucking chalice for, and what they wanted to wish for with it. And we were basically getting to see their viewpoints, as well as Ayaka learning their viewpoints and trying to see what she wants with it, or if she even wants it. Because at the beginning, she wanted nothing to do with this. She even tried to abandon Saber at one point. Saber was being a very understanding guy. I was like, look, I understand, and even helping her. So yeah, the story basically follows that in shenanigans. It ended off on a cliffhanger, which I think kind of sucks, but it's also kind of exciting because there's gonna be a second season, and I'm excited for that. Let's hope we pick up with more badass fights, more badass goddamn talking points, or like speeches, like the one with the scander. Um, like I said, Lionheart's speech was amazing, or Saber speech was amazing in one, I think episode 11 or 12 or something like that, where he was giving a speech while defeating the Reaper. Uh, this series is just fantastic, man. If you guys don't like Fate, I understand, because it's like very convoluted. But even if you don't know anything about Fate, like I didn't, I don't like I said, I only have like 3 seasons worth of like knowledge on some of these characters. Two of them are connected. One of them is like an alternate universe that has nothing to do with the two. And the one that Fate Strange Fake is connected to the two that I watched, like the night versions or whatever. I think it's Fate Stay Night or Stay Night. Uh, and then there's Fate Stay Zero. They're like I said, very convoluted, but really fantastic series, especially if you like great animation, really good storytelling that you can pick up at anywhere. It does a really good job, I believe, to like tell you what's happening and help you understand. It does a really good job, so you don't really need any prior knowledge or lore behind any of the Fate franchise to follow the story. So Fate fans will love this, and I think if you like really good actions animes, you guys will also love this too. So give it a watch. That's why it's at my number three. All right, we're getting closer and closer to my number one, but before that, at my number two, we have should not be surprising considering it's one of the most popular series out right now. Jujutsu Kaisen Calling Game, I think part one, right? I think that's what the name of the series is. It's Jujutsu Kaisen, guys. It's fucking fantastic. Great animation. You know what I mean. This season introduces Hakari. I mean, it's Hakari, guys, and it birthed a plethora of memes and songs, bro, for Hakari to dance to it shirtless and use his fucking curse technique. It's awesome. We also get really cool fight scenes for our boy Toshiguro. Um, this is we get to see his sister too, who I think is weird. I'm gonna be real, she's a fucking weirdo. But I get it. He wanted to save her life, but I'm gonna be real. She's a weirdo. We get to see Yuji again and thing and his fight against like the gavel guy. I forgot his name, and I do apologize. There's so many characters in the series that I'm not gonna remember all of them. But the Yuji's fight with Higuruma or I think okay. Higuruma, yeah, the gavel guy was fantastic. We got some more exposition. We got introduced to a bunch of new people. We're getting closer and closer to the end of the series, of course, because Calling Game I think is like the first step to the ending of the series and the eventual return of Gojo, which is gonna blow up the internet when that happens. But yeah, like this is it being at number two is not surprising. It's Jujutsu Kaisen. It has great animation. It's always solid 8 out of 10 for the series. The story is pretty good. Uh, you can argue about how it ended for the manga users, but right now the story is pretty solid. Um, and the animation is absolutely stellar, bro. Which is why I'm surprised that because last season, I believe in fall, we already had a season of Jujutsu Kaisen, so getting another one was kind of surprising, right? Like back to back. So I hope I hope the animators over at Mappa are doing fine and they're not being overworked because it's fucking crazy to have two back to back seasons like that, pretty close to each other. Um, it's crazy because normally they put a year in between each thing to like give the animators rest or allow them to work on other projects. But yeah, it's just a good anime. It's Jujutsu Kaisen. You guys know, right? I don't have to explain it too much. Okay, so before we move on to my number one best anime of the winter season of 2026, I want to give some honorable mentions. There's only going to be two. Uh, Starting off with the first honorable mention, Chain Soldier Season 2. Which, to a lot of you, will be like, hold up, Christian. What do you mean Chain Soldier? What do you mean Chain Soldier? Chain Soldier's gross. It's like not that good or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just fucking speaking out my ass. Maybe you guys like it. Maybe you guys don't. This is obviously a harem ecchi series, so not many. I do understand that not many people will like this series, and that's okay, right? It's not for everyone, but it is in my outside my top five for a reason because I really enjoyed season one, and I'm loving season two. I think all the characters in this series are fantastic. From Yuki, being our main protagonist, being one lucky son of a bitch, having all these girls in between Shushu, Himari, and the captain Kyoka, all like basically, fighting for his affections. Um, it's really good series. The designs, dude, the art style of this series is fantastic. I think it's good. Like the ecchi, if you guys are a big fan of ecchi, I do like ecchi, so it's good. Like I'm just gonna say it's fantastic. To all the gooners out there, you probably are like, yeah, we know. Like Yeah, it's really good, but I don't watch it for the etchy. I genuinely like the story. I like the characters. I think the designs are really cool and fantastic. It introduced the MILF in Himari's mom and Fubuki, which is crazy. And she's even pining for her boy Yuki. It's safe to clear that Yuki just attracts women like of moth to a flame. So yeah, the basically season two just expands on season one. It introduces us to the other captains, that are at the same level of Kyoka, the one that we met in season one, and the head captain of those captains, and Yamashiro Ren, who she's kind of a sadist woman. I'm gonna be real. She's okay. She's not my favorite character out of the new characters that came out this season. Every other girl in the series is way better than her, to me, at least at the current moment, uh, based on her personality. So yeah, really good series, great animation. I'd give it a solid 7.5. It's never dropped. The art style is fucking unique too. The story, compelling. It's nothing deep, right? Of course, it's nothing deep, but it's pretty clear where it's going. They're gonna fight these seven like warlord lady motto ladies. I'm gonna call them motto because the world is called motto, and these ladies are like the warlords of the region of the motto region, which is like a different dimension or whatever. Um, so they're gonna fight those in next season, but in this season they were busy introducing the new captains and fighting new characters that joined the motto and stuff like that. It's a really good series. If you like to turn your brain off and if you like etchy and like to turn your brain off, you'll like this. Um, if you don't, there's a decent enough story and really good action and fights that I enjoy, and I thought were cool in this series too. So yeah. Now at honorable mention number two, because I did say there's two honorable mentions. We have Sentenced to Be a Hero, which which is a really good and unique story. I think it's based off a light novel, right? A really good light novel that a lot of people liked and is very popular. So it's basically in this world, the title of hero. That's why it's called sentenced to be. You're wondering how do you get sentenced to be a hero? That's because being a hero in this world is bad. It means you did really bad things or you were accused of something bad and then punished by turning you into a hero. Basically, if you become a hero, you're forced to fight the demons for humanity. Like you have no choice, you have to fight them, and if you die fighting them, you get forcefully revived, and then you have to forcefully continue to fight them. And we meet a character in the series that's basically, I think, from another world, who had his mind broken because of this fucking process. Because this kingdom is just fucked. I'm gonna be real. The kingdom that developed this um this whole system is fucked, right? So our main character Xylo, was convicted to be a hero. He's the main protagonist, right? And he has a bunch of people following him, and Tatsuya, who is that one guy that I told you that's from a different world who's lost his mind being a hero. He has Tirita, a new goddess that he met because he was convicted of killing his old goddess. He didn't kill her. She used up her power, but the fucking church and the kingdom accused him of killing her, and he was basically forced to be a hero without a fair trial. He was basically, I guess, un- unfairly or unfairly uh punished. In his mind, he feels like it was fair because he's haunted by the death of that goddess. And when he met Tirita, he was very like he didn't want to help her. He didn't want to make a pact with her because she wanted him to make a pact with her, and he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to go through that again. So it's a really nice story between our boy Xylo, this new goddess who appeared in his life, trying to save the world by killing these like 8 demon lords or like these certain number of demon lords to save the world or whatever, or demon captains. I don't remember exactly what it was, but yeah, it's really good story. Has really good fight scenes, really good story. It's not an isekai, despite there being an isekai character in the story in Tatsuya, but it's a really dark fantasy, and it really shows you the fucking gross reality of what it actually means to be a hero in some cases. So yeah, those are my two honorable mentions. You should check those both out. You don't have to if you don't want to. At the end of the day, they're honorable mentions, but those are mine. I really enjoyed these two. They sadly couldn't make my top five, but I hope you guys enjoy them nonetheless. If you choose to watch. Okay, so at number one, to no one's surprise or to maybe someone's surprise, we have Free Rin, the Journey Beyond, or Beyond the Journey, or season two, uh, or Free Rin season two to simplify it, right? Man, bro, Free Rin season two hit just as hard as Free Rin season one, where we basically pick off the same from the same part of season one where they left and they're now in the northern continent, right, and so we're in season one at season two episode one. We're now in the northern continent, going like basically fighting things. Like they, as soon as they entered the northern continent, they had to fight a bunch of monsters that are way stronger that you would normally not find where they were at prior. And so we basically are watching Stark and Fern struggle to like back up Freerin among these monsters. We all know Freerin can handle a lot of things by herself pretty easily, but it's a really nice continuation. We get to see Fern and Stark grow even more. We get to see Stark. We get to have like two more amazing Stark moments in the season. The one fight where he teams up with one of the mages from the association that basically work for Freerin's master's master, uh, CD, or said one of Sadie's apprentices. Uh, him and Stark team up to defeat this like snake sword demon, which was really, that fight was amazing. We have more wholesome moments where with Freerin flashbacking back to Himmel, Eisen, and Hader when they were alive, and seeing the fun moments they were, and then sharing those moments with Fern and Stark, which I thought were really cute. That one scene where they climbed the mountain to a hot spring, which was just a foot bath, and just to see the view, it was really, that story was very beautiful. It's very simplistic but so beautiful. I love Free Reign because it really hits you in the spirit with what life should be about, how you should live it, and how you should see it, and as well because we're basically watching Free Reign grow in real time, and learn from her past life with Himmel, Eisen, and Hader, and take those experiences that she treasured so much and just basically learn from them, realize what they meant to her. It's really good. This series is fantastic, bro. If you love season one, you'll love season two. For those that didn't watch Free Rin season one, please, I beg of thee, go watch it. It's really good. You're not gonna miss anything if you don't watch it. Like if you at least watch the first 6 episodes. If you didn't enjoy the first 6 episodes and you drop it, I'm cool with that. Maybe it's not your cup of tea. But if you did watch those first 6 episodes and you fell in love with the story, uh, great. That's good. But yeah, Free Run season one, the top of the top. It's a straight up 10 out of 10 for me in every category: animation, story, and music. The music in this series is fantastic. So yeah, it's just a 10 out of 10 anime. It's the best anime that came out this season, bar none. Even better than Jujutsu Kaisen, which is why Jujutsu Kaisen's at number two. This one is really, it's just a fun anime to watch. It's an adventure drama fantasy. It's really good. You guys should just watch it, man. It's really good. I mean it, bro. I fucking love this series. Free Rin is it's pretty close to being perfect for a seasonal anime to come out as there is. So there you have it, guys. That's my top 5 best anime to come out in the winter season of 2026. There will be a video with the worst anime of 2026 coming out soon, so you guys can pretty much see the worst anime list and avoid those, or even watch them if you guys like watching that sort of stuff. But yeah, anyways, I don't want to make this video any longer than they're probably gonna be. So thank you if you watched it this far. It means a lot. And adios.